So tomorrow, Global Entrepreneurship Week begins. It's a week of celebration for entrepreneurs, and we're joined by Lara Morgan. Lara, hello.
Hello.
Hi. Well, I understand it's a big week for entrepreneurs. How is it for business at the moment?
I'd say it's been challenging, but there's lots of opportunity for people that are pushing the boundaries and finding new ways of doing things.
A lot of pressure on entrepreneurs at the moment in terms of leading this big economic fight back that we're all hearing about.
There's pressure in business all of the time. It's about using the right techniques and the right tools to get things done faster, better, leaner.
When you say techniques and tools, I mean, what are they?
I believe that every business goes on a learning curve, but you can take from others and apply to your business to build greater profitability and to transform your company into a better place, to give you better resilience. It will help you grow.
Now you're a success.
No, let me finish.
Yes.
It's quite important that you take the message on board, I suppose, that my passion is about representing the small and medium-sized businesses that have proven something and can deliver more, but we need to help them.
Well, specifically, what are you going to do for those? I mean, who are the small and medium-sized businesses?
In my view, in my focus, I suppose, is the guys that have bled and sweat and proven that they have something. And we need to add education and leadership skills into that group of people. And they are the people that will build and take us from recession. This is really important. We're asking the government to build 500,000, the government is saying they want private businesses to build 500,000 jobs. That is only going to come from the private sector.
You talk about these small and medium-sized businesses. Give us a picture. Who are they? Are they big employers? Are they turning over lots of cash?
No, I think in many cases they may have been new businesses 3, 4, 5 years ago who have employed a few, let's say 10 to 30 people, who have the opportunity to be international, to grow their teams, to offer global services and to innovate, but they need to put structure and foundation in.
So you imply by that they are at some risk. Is that true?
No, I didn't imply that they were at any risk. I think they're the really exciting phase of business. The guys that have survived and the ladies that have survived.
So they're all right then?
No. They're at the most interesting phase of business development, and it's the brave pill time where, with a bit of education, with a bit of support, and particularly with help from others that have been proven, i.e. other business people, they will get to through the accelerated growth phase and make more money for them.
And you're working with these businesses? Do you?
No, I am. I mean, personally, I will mentor people, but I can't mentor enough people to achieve the goal that I think I would like to put back into society. I want to be a voice for entrepreneurs, and I want to get more money and more support into this sector, albeit I like startup. We need startup. I think this is the piece of business that's going to grow Britain and take us out of the recession. Right,
and what do they need? And what does this sort of Pacific group need? What's the sort of missing antidote?
There's no one antidote for any business, because actually I learned when I went on a business growth development program, my first education in business, that I had natural skills in some areas and I was completely lacking in others. So it's a variety of techniques, and they need to be able to pick and choose and develop those skills to get through structure and foundation and profitable growth.
What qualifications do you think you have to sort of provide this education?
I'm delighted to say that, if you like, I have very few what you would might call the educational qualifications. And why am I delighted? Because I managed to make some money by building a £23 million company. I started it from scratch at 23, I sold it at 40. My qualifications is that I've made more mistakes than most and many, and I want to help others learn from and if you like, drive to success in a faster way by avoiding some
So learning from Lara's mistakes. I mean, what was the big mistake that you made in your career?
Oh no, there's no just one. I mean, we haven't got time to go through the mistakes.
Give us one. Give us a sense of what kind of transferable knowledge would you give to an entrepreneur?
That's a good question. I think fundamentally, if I had learned from the outset to try and employ the really, really great people that had far greater skills in areas in which I either didn't have an interest or had no real knowledge, and I paid for A-grade players, and I had a recruitment procedure that delivered those A-grade players into my business earlier in its cycle.
And there's a formula for achieving that?
Yeah, there is. There are genuine formulas.
Right. Well, I guess, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to learn those, you have to go for Lara's Laws. And thank you very much, Lara.